So this is a bit of a different format than I'm used to. So what's going on, guys? My name is Kieran. I'm the owner of KleanKut Detailing, but most people just call me a cut. The reason for the video today, essentially I'm just going to do a quick Q&A. Throw it up on the Instagram a little while ago, asking for some questions. Got a few answers from people, and I'm just going to run through them. So question one is, what got you into detailing? So I've run through this briefly already on our website, on the Our Work page, and essentially it was my friend Mac. So when I was, how old am I now? When I was 21 or 22, I was learning to drive, and I bought a EP2 Civic Sport. And I really wanted to learn how to clean it properly and take care of it, just because it was starting to show a little bit of age, and I wanted to make sure that I can kind of make sure that doesn't happen. And so one day Mac came over, and he showed me how to properly detail a car. So I had bought a few bits because I was kind of ready to go, I really wanted to get going and cleaning the car. So I think at the time I'd bought a Demon Shine bottle with hose connection cannon thing for snow foam and a sealant. I'd bought some Halfords cheap couple of quid buckets, the green ones, you've probably seen them before, and we started working away. Mac kind of ran me through everything, how everything works, why you use certain things in certain circumstances. That was kind of opening the floodgates for me into the world of detailing. Then I started watching Epic Automotive Detailing, Ammo NYC, Detail Geek, people like that. It just kind of opened up a whole new world for me. We've got another question here, kind of runs into that sort of same thing, and it's, when did you start detailing? So like I said, it must have been when I was 21, 22. So then the next question here is, how do you think you've grown from when you first started? Which in my opinion is a great question. It's a great way to think about it. So obviously when I first started, it was the Demon Shine hose bottle things, and now obviously I've got my pressure washer, I've got the snow foam cannon, I've now got the knowledge behind that. I know why I'm doing those things, and I know how they affect the clean, which is nice for me because all throughout my life I've had hobbies and things like that, but I've never dived into it as much as I have with detailing. For me, it wasn't just kind of let's kind of go over this a little bit. It was, okay, cool, I'm going to jump headfirst into this fucking pile of stuff, which was the detailing world, and I can't say I regret it at all. I love it. I think it's great. It's very therapeutic. Just put your headphones on, work away, and it's always nice whenever someone's walking past and they want to have a conversation and they kind of compliment what you've done. I love positive reinforcement. I'm a sucker for a compliment. So the next question we've got is, where do you want the business to be in 5 years? Oh, I mean, you'd think as a business owner I would have thought that far ahead, but I mean, I'm looking at the next year, maybe the next 2 years. Obviously the next year the goal is quit my full-time job, go into full-time with detailing, and ideally I want to do that mobile. At the moment I'm just doing it from the driveway. It's obviously it's a little bit problematic sometimes. People love convenience, so obviously if I can offer the mobile service, it should kind of just help things a lot. But that's the plan for the next year or so. Next 5 years, I mean, by the end of those 5 years I want to be in a unit. I want to have a mobile tech as well, so I'll be me, all the tech in the unit one day, and then we'll kind of switch. Someone will be in the van for the day, someone will be in the unit for the day, maybe a crossover depending on kind of the days, Ideally I want to grow it to a point in those 5 years when I can start employing people. I can kind of give those job opportunities, especially in Plymouth. I know it can suck for a lot of people where you need qualifications for most things, whereas that's not how I would want to do this. Yes, I want you to be trained correctly, however it's not going to be a case of, oh, you need to have X amount of experience doing this here. I can train for those smaller jobs and we can build you up, but I would prefer to give that opportunity to somebody. I know, especially with myself, before I started KleanKut I was looking for that opportunity and I couldn't find one, so I took it upon myself and I tried to start building KleanKut, and here we are. We do actually have another question here, which is, as a business, what do you want to achieve in 2024? Goes back to the other question. Ideally, I want to be full-time at that point, have the mobile unit, just be out there doing what I do. So we've got another question, which is, what is your favourite car that you've detailed? And without shadow of a doubt, that is going to be the Toyota Crown Athlete V. It was used as his wedding car, and it meant a lot to me that he trusted me enough to work on his car. He is very particular with his car. There are only a select few people that he would trust with that car, and I'm just really thankful that I'm one of those people, that he can trust me enough to work on it. I mean, in all fairness, I'm going to throw up a couple of photos, or maybe just put a link down below for the website, but you can then see how this car turned out. And not meaning to toot my own trumpet, but I think I did a pretty good job, and I'm really glad that he was happy with it, as well as his wife. This one's a bit more of a specific one, but it's, what's your favourite part on a car to detail? So in general, I'm probably going to say the wheels. Like, if they're chrome wheels, oh, you can make those look absolutely stunning. But if it's a really dirty, abandoned car, just the paintwork in general, just the exterior as a whole is always fun. Taking it from green, neglected, gross, grim, to perfectly clean, like you can run the back of your hand over the paint and it just feels so smooth. I'll use an example of, here is a Renault Clio Sport that I cleaned. This was before, and then over here you have the after. I kind of think the results really speak for themselves. Got another one. Will you sell merch besides stickers, potentially hoodies? Maybe eventually. I've got no immediate plans to do so. I know that people have asked for like sun strips, stickers, things like that. I'll say if you're driving around Plymouth, you might see people with our logo, or just like the little diamond on the back of their cars. Obviously keep an eye out for that. It's always fun to, whenever I'm going out and about and I can see them on people's cars, it's always just fun. But essentially no, at the moment I have no plans to do so. It is something that will probably be done down the line, but at this current moment, no. Now this one's a fun one. What is your dream car to detail? And there's two. There are two. One of them is probably more realistic, because there's a guy that lives just across the way from me, who has a Honda NSX, and that is not only my dream car to detail, but it is one of my dream cars. I would absolutely love to work on that thing. I know who the guy is. I just need to kind of grow a pair and maybe give him a message and be like, look, I will work on this for free, because let's be honest, that would look great on a portfolio. And I'd probably have to say the second one is, this one is just going to sound like a cliche, like it's probably a lot of people's dream cars, but it's going to be a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. That will probably be one of them as well. Again, another dream car of mine. I'm going to do a quick fire round. There are quite a few questions. I'm just going to speed run through a lot of them. So we've got, what's your most satisfying product? That is most definitely the citrus pre-wash. We're currently using the Easy Car Care citrus pre-wash. Love that stuff. What's your tips for crystal clean windows? Use a clean microfiber, for the love of God. I see it way too often, people are using dirty microfibers, and it stresses me out. Something chronic. This one is, what's your go-to snack or drink through the detail? The drink I'm gonna get a lot of flack for, but it's 9 times out of 10 an energy drink. At the minute I have switched over to Sneak. It's 0 sugar. It's a little bit less caffeine. Not a huge difference, but a little bit less. Snack wise, chocolate hobnobs, I'd have to say. Chocolate hobnob is my go-to snack during a detail. What's one thing that you cannot detail without? I mean, the way I detail, water. Probably just as simple as like a detail brush. Like, it just makes everything a hell of a lot simpler. You get in all the little nooks and crannies of everything. It's just 10 times easier. That's probably where I'm going to leave it for today. I've got quite a few other questions, but I'll leave that for another day. Or we'll maybe do another Q&A eventually. Probably not. But thanks for watching anyway, guys. This has been really weird. It's a strange experience. Don't put me in front of a camera. I can be behind a camera, and I can talk into a mic. Just don't put me in front of it. I'd really appreciate if you went down and pressed the subscribe button, put on the bell notifications as well. I'm not sure how often I'll upload. Obviously, this is all new to me, so I'll try my best to pump out some content if I can. But obviously, follow us on our socials. That's Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Visit our website. You can have a look at our previous work, learn a little bit more about us there. If you're in the Plymouth or surrounding areas and you want to obviously get a detail booked in, just let us know. Contact us through the website or Instagram or Facebook, and we'll be happy to have a chat and get that sorted for you. But again, thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.